rising from Jamrock. Greetings, everyone. I want to show you this beautiful view. We are live from the Vile Frequency Retreat with Nikwa. Shout out to Nikwa for hosting us. And I can't wait to share my gifts here with the rest of the guests as well. I'm going to show you real quick before we tap into the cardiac breathing. And this will count as day 6 and 7. So if you're watching this on replay or you're doing this all over again, do this 2 days in a row. All right, let me show you guys the view here. Yes, Jamaica has mountains. I haven't been here in over 14 years. But yes, Jamaica got mountains, y'all. Keep forgetting that. So it's such an honor to be back here and the mountain air is just different. It's just totally different. So we're gonna tap into some cardiac breathing. I want to go over the basics real quick before we do. Remember, this is day number 6 and 7. Someone was also referring to being nauseated a little bit from one of the sessions. Remember, this is just as powerful as ayahuasca. It can be, okay? And I'll do a separate live in that regard. But yes, it is powerful as ayahuasca. And that's what I was talking about, the integral way, because you're utilizing this more often. It's not like you're drinking, you can't drink ayahuasca every day. Let's be real here, right? You can actually microdose on it, but let's be real here. You know, this is that integral way is very powerful. So the basics, you're sucking in your stomach, or think of yourself drawing in like a straw. You don't have to necessarily go all the way in because not everyone can. That's totally okay. But think of yourself sucking in via straw only with the nose, right? That's your inhale, and the exhale, you let go and you relax, all right? And I want to remind you, you want your exhales to be long as possible. Your inhales is just to fill you up, get you that pressure that you need. Because it's not all about filling up as much as you can. It's about getting the pressure you need to extend the exhale as long as possible. All right? So that's the rhythm, the bass rhythm. And then we're going to turn it up a notch with the eyes. We're going to go still. We're going to utilize the eyes with the eyes closed. And this is great if you're in front of the sun right now. You don't have to necessarily look at the sun, but you can close your eyes. And then on the exhale, you want to be looking up, okay? And we're going to utilize some pressure breathing here. So it's going to be 1 inhale, 1 exhale, and then whenever you hear the whistle, that 3 count whistle, that is the signal to exhale. 3 partial breaths on that full exhale. What do I mean? So it's 1 inhale, and then 3 counts. 1 inhale. All right. And let's talk about the positioning of the hands. You want your right hand on your stomach, your left hand on your heart. And then whenever you hear the whistle again, that'll be the cue to bring your hands together, closing the circuit, and we're gonna switch back to 1 inhale, 1 exhale. So there's 3 parts. We're gonna start off with the 1 inhale, 1 exhale, and then when you hear the whistle again, it's gonna be a 3 count breath. And let's go over the tapping real quick. So with the tapping, the whole entire time for the tapping, you're going to tap as long as possible. And remember, it's not about being hard with the tapping. It's just the sound of you tapping. That's the most important part, all right? So when you hear that whistle again for the second time, that'll be the cue to go back to 1 exhale, 1 inhale. All right, the middle part is the 3 count breath. And that's where the quote-unquote pressure breathing is. And what that does is it strengthens your intercostal muscles, but it also gives you more leeway when you inhale. Because when you inhale, what are you doing? You're creating different points of pressure, and then when you inhale, it's even way more oxygen absorption at that point. All right, so again, if you're just joining, or if you want me to go over this again, it's a 3-count breath. Think of it, you're putting pulses on your breath. All right, so it's inhale, and you want that last partial exhale to be the longest as you can. So a great tip for you is let off tiny exhales, and then that last exhale will be your long way home. All right, back to homeostasis. Okay, so you want your right hand on your stomach, your left hand on your heart, and remember the whole entire time for the first two parts of the breath, you're going to be continuously tapping. And now let's go back to the eyes. So you're going to have your eyes closed and your tongue on the roof of your mouth. You don't have to stretch the tongue. Don't worry about that. It's just about closing the circuit. So tongue on the roof of the mouth. And with your eyes closed, as you exhale, you want to look up. And when you inhale, come back to neutral. Relax the eyes. Exhale, look up. Inhale, relax. Okay? That goes for the whole entire time until I tell you to stop. Even when we're closing the circuit, I still want you to look up, come back to neutral on the inhale. All right, so left hand on the heart, right hand on the belly button, and your right hand is going to be stationary, adding more magnetic force. And we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Go at your own pace. You don't have to follow me. You just have to follow me when I switch. All right, let's go. Remember, the exhale is only when you're tapping. Inhale, you're still. Switching to that 3-count breath, still tapping, tongue on the roof. Still looking up on the exhale. switching back to one inhale, one exhale, bringing the hands together in gratitude for the breath. Still keeping that same rhythm, sucking in the stomach or pulling in the stomach. Inhaling, exhaling long, one exhale. Eyes gazing up on the exhale, tongue on the roof of the mouth. Your exhale should be longer than your inhales. Thank you all for sharing the breath. A reminder, you can do this any time of the day. Have fun with it. That was a little bit different because we did a continuous tapping, right? Utilizing the sound frequency of our own heart at your own pace. That's what it's about. Yeah, the thymus creates leptolytes, which, yes, it aids the spleen in production and strengthens the immune system. You got it. Yeah, the tapping is also great for the thymus gland as well. So you already know what the thymus gland is about. And when you're tapping, you're in a way secreting particular fluids, if you will, from that particular area. And when you're exhaling in unison, the secretion is more potent. I'm sure some of you taste a little bit of what I'm talking about in day 7, day 6, right? You definitely taste something different in your mouth the more we go on. And that is your own internal medicine. All right, guys, have a breathful day. I will hopefully share with you this beautiful spot later on. We'll do a live later. I gotta update the members group. Have a breathful day. We're gonna add some scalar movement to this. So if you're in the members group or if you're a subscriber, I should be also sending you the playlist if you're a subscriber. So check that out. Have a breathful day, everyone. And if you found value in this, share it. Peace. And leave your experiences in the comments section when this is on replay. Peace out.